Namaste, welcome back to the mat. Today is all about strength. We're going to focus on functional movements for the core and for the lower body. So come along with me, I've got you. Let's go ahead and lay on our backs. We're going to bring our feet into bridge. So bringing our feet down about hip distance apart, knees straight in line above the ankles, hands resting on the rib cage. Take a moment to take just a few deep breaths. And then I want you to try to expand the breath. So breathing into the side ribs, feeling the hands move laterally, trying to move the breath outward and down. And then exhale, think of everything starting to close together as if there were a little bit of a girdle, right? That kind of hug in, you feel the fingertips come closer together. Inhaling, breathing in, expanding the back and side ribs, and exhale, zipping everything up, noticing the natural curves of your spine, just continuing breathing. This is going to be a quick set. We're going to get in and out of here in 20 minutes. It's a great workout that you guys can do multiple times a week. It's functional movements, trying to get all of those muscles in the legs online, working with balance. It's just a really great workout. All right, take your two-piece fingers, place them right inside the bony hip points in the front of your pants. All right, and then I want you to bring one leg into tabletop. So I want you to feel this engagement. This is transverse abdominals, the deepest layer. All right, and then I want you to try to switch the leg. So I'm not moving the pelvis, but I want to make sure that there's no flickering. It doesn't even have to be very high. Actually, we can lower the feet, but we're just going to feel that little march right and left, putting a little bit of pressure just inside those bony hip points, feeling our most deep abdominal layer engaged, no flickering, still breathing though. Breathing into the back and side ribs, big open heart, nice expansion. Last 15 seconds here, working with the march, making sure that you're getting right our supportive core layer on board. So it's gonna help us with balance and with transitions. Last 5, 4, we'll hold that. Feet down in 3, 2, last one right, last one left. Nice, feet down, hip distance apart. Bringing the hands down beside the body. Go ahead and press onto all 4 corners of the feet. Roll the tailbone up to the sky, press down. Doesn't need to be the highest back bend, but just enough that you start to feel the posterior chain kick on. Now I want you to dig down with the heels and lift the toes. Notice where you feel that in your body, right? Really trying to get all the way up into glute max, the very top of those glutes, and then press down the feet. This time lift the heels. God, notice if you feel that in the top of the thighs working. Really, really nice there. Go ahead and place the heels down, lower all the way down. Nice, press down to all 4 corners of the feet, tip the tailbone up, lift it up again. Good, little squeezes of the glutes. Go ahead and dig those heels down, lifting up the toes, feeling the posterior chain kick on. Nice, and then opposite, toes down, heels up. Good, keep those inner thighs slightly engaged. You notice I'm not in my highest bridge pose, but just down where I can keep my rib cage grounded. Nice, place the feet down, lower down. We'll do that twice more. Press down to all 4 corners of the feet, heel digs, lift the toe, hold for 3, 2, 1, good. Toes down, heels lift. Good, engage, hold for 3, 2, 1, good. Soft through the rib cage, lower everything down. Last time here, press down to the feet. Heels dig, lift the toes, hold for 3, 2, 1, nice. Toes down, heels lift. Keep that rib cage grounded, keep breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose, lower the heels, lower the bum, hug the knees into the chest. Really nice. Rock a little bit side to side, release any tension, take a happy baby. That feels really good. Take a big, deep diaphragmatic breath in happy baby, releasing through the pelvic floor, and then roll over onto your right side, coming all the way up into bird dog, hands and knees. Moving right along, just take a few moments, just take cat and cow just because it feels good. Wagging the tail, undulating the spine. Nice, and then we're gonna find a nice supported spine. All right, so extend the right leg long behind, draw the heart through the plane of the shoulders, left arm reaches forward. So you can have the left toes untucked or tucked, whatever feels good, but keep hugging in that left outer hip. Float the right leg and hold. Make all these little adjustments that we have to do in our body when we start to balance on 2 limbs. Serratus, those little armpit muscles need to engage. Nice, now breathe space into the low back. 10 times, we're gonna take it little out to to the side, engaging the side seat, pull everything into the midline. Keep breathing. Little out, doesn't have to be a big movement, and little in, squeeze the inner thighs, keeping the pelvis really neutral. I'm initiating this movement from the glutes. Keep pulling the shoulders down away from the ears. Nice, keep pulling the belly in, keep breathing space into that low back. 5 more here. A little engagement, back in through the center, squeezing everything together, feeling the glutes, lift the leg, last 2. Pull the belly in. It's already challenging, shaking with strength. Left hand comes down, right leg goes long off the hardwood. Go ahead and come up onto that left knee. Right hand comes down the thigh, lifting the left arm up. Take that side stretch, it feels really good. Breathing in and out. Nice, both hands down, knees down. Take a few rounds of cat and cow. And then we'll come into that supported neutral spine. This time, left leg goes long. Again, find that same setup. Find that support. Belly pulls in, space in the low back. Right arm lifts. Engage the left glute to lift the thigh. I'm going to show this one with my right foot planted firmly, right? So that the top of my right foot is flat. It doesn't matter, whatever feels comfortable to you. And then little out, engage the side seat. Right arm goes to the right, left leg to the left, and then pull everything into center. Notice I'm not moving a ton. I'm keeping my gaze down a little bit forward of my fingers, pricking my ears so that I feel the nice elongation through the neck, through the cervical spine. Good, hugging both inner thighs in as I come back through center. We're about halfway there. 5 more if you're counting. Next, 4. Good, pull that left shoulder. Serratus anterior on the left, engage. Last 2. Last 1, bring it in through center. Right hand comes down. Left leg goes to the left, toes forward. Come up onto that right thigh, take that side body stretch. Beautiful job. Nice, still warming up the core. Come back to hands and knees, tabletop. This time tucking the toes, we're gonna hover the knees into bear plank. So notice that I have a nice flat spine. It's nice and supported. No unusual dips in my low back. All right, I wanna press out, engaging the sides of my seat so that I feel some support. Belly pulls in, gazing forward and down, and holding here is just a beautiful option. If you want a little bit more, we're gonna tap left hand to right shoulder, right hand to left shoulder, all right? Trying to keep that pelvis really, really, really still, not rocking side to side. The pace is yours. Still breathing, breathing space into that low back. You guys got this. It should be hard. It's challenging. Pressing out with the knees and the hips, feeling that support. Last 10 seconds, breathe. Nice, belly in. Nice, supported spine. You've got this. Last 4, 3, 2, hips up and back, downward facing dog, just to walk it to the back of the mat. Hangover, ragdoll, forward fold. Reconnect with the breath. It's okay if that was challenging. You can always put the knees down and join us when you're ready again as you do this workout over and over again. Nice, all right, we're gonna continue to warm up the posterior chain. So feet are hip distance apart. I'm gonna place my hands on my hips. I'm just gonna find a flat back. So I want you to think upward facing dog in the heart. So there's a little engagement of the shoulder blades along the back. I'm gonna bring my right heel slightly forward of my left toes and keeping a bend in my left knee. Soft bend in my right knee. I'm gonna hinge at the hips. Notice I'm not hinging here at the back, but I'm hinging at the hips. I'm gonna find a little bit of pulse, right? So I'm gonna find a little length, almost as if I was tipping the tailbone up. Just finding that really active lengthening right through the right leg. Softly bending into that right knee. No unnecessary tension through the right knee. Nice, and just that little pulse for 4, 3, good, strong core supported. Think up dog in the heart. Nice, right toes come down, just find a gentle forward fold. That right foot is just ever so slightly forward of the left. Full breath in, full breath out, press down equally to all 4 corners of both feet as you roll all the way up, and we'll simply switch. Left foot's gonna come slightly forward. I'm gonna sit gently into my right heel, flex my left toes, again, hinging at the hips, pulling the heart through. Slight engagement through the back, And I'm gonna find that little pulse. So think length through the back of the left leg, from the back of the left glute, all the way down the hamstring, down the calf. Nice, you've got that beautiful flexion through the ankle. Nice, just sitting back. Pull the heart forward, belly's engaged. A few more here. Last 5, 4, 3. We'll end in that forward fold. Last 2. Left big toe mount down. Find that forward fold. Just take a full breath here. In here and exhale. Press down to the feet. Roll all the way up. And we're going to take it wide to the long side of the mat. Toes are going to turn in slightly to 45 degrees. And I want you to just hinge at the hips. All right, so we're gonna find a skater, and I want you to imagine if there was a table and there were dishes on the back, I'm just sliding my butt along the table, pressing into these outer glutes, right? Starting to get the feet warmed up, and I'm just sliding, keeping my pelvis really neutral from side to side. All right, feel the knee press out toward that second and third toe. Feel the strength in the legs. Good, hinging at the hips, belly's engaged. Last 5. Forward fold in 4. In 3. You got this. In 2. Last one right. Last one left. Find a forward fold. Hang out, ragdoll. Breathe it. Breathe out. Moving right along, walk it to the top of the mat. Right foot comes up to meet the left. Roll all the way up. Alternating reverse lunges. Hands can be wherever feels appropriate. Stepping that right and left foot back, feeling the 4 corners of the feet. Feel the outer hips pull back. Nice, feel stability, shoulders over hips. Nice, working a little bit of cardio here as we work strength. Good, for about another 15 seconds or so. Hands can be at heart, hands on the hips. You notice I can do these alternating kind of bicep curls. Beautiful, last 5, 4, 3, 2, nice, hold with the right foot forward and the left foot back. Nice, upright lunge. I want you to get the engagement, pull the outer right hip in, squeeze the inner thighs, hands to heart center. Little pulses here. Good, find the balance. Find the right big toe and the right heel. Draw the outer right hip in. Stand onto the right foot, bring the left knee into the chest. Good, find the balance. Open twist, twist to the right. Nice, slow this down the first one. Back through center, reverse lunge, left foot steps back. Now we'll pulse, 3, 2, 1. Stand onto the right foot, left knee into the chest, open twist, twist to the right. Twisting only from the torso, not the hips. Step back, hold, 3, 2, keep breathing. 1, work the balance, step on the right foot, left knee to hip height, open twist. Back to center, nice, last 3, 2, 1, stand onto the right foot, left knee into the chest, open twist. 1 more round to complete the 5, hold 3, 2, 1, nice. Step onto the left foot, open twist. Nice, squats, left foot comes down. Sit the hips low, stand them up. All right, sit the hips back, weight into the heels, warming up both legs. 30 seconds here, breathe. You can add on a little pace if you feel there's no wobbling in the knees, that you feel the engagement through the thighs, full extension at the top, squeezing the glutes at the very top. Nice. Last 10. You got this. You're over halfway there. Last 4, 3, 2. We're gonna do left foot forward, right foot back, reverse lunge. Hands to prayer, hands to the hips. Now feel the outer left hip draw back. Feel the right inner thigh hug in. Nice, we're gonna find that little pulse. So you'll feel a little bit into that right quad and you should feel that left glute working. Nice, pulse 3, 2, just the same as before. Stand up on the left leg. Woo, balance is a little iffy on this side for me. Open twist to the left, twist from the torso, hips stay forward. Back through center, reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1, stand on to the left, open twist, breathe. Your pace, not mine. We've got 5 of these. 3 pulses at the bottom. Stand up onto the left leg. Find that extension, find that open twist. Nice, 2 more for me. Stay with it. Good job. Working that functional movement, working balance. All right, if you don't use the balance, you will lose it. Last one here for me. Standing up onto the left, open twist. Come back through center. This time, step the right foot back. nice and wide. Turn the toes in. Find that forward fold. All right, last little bit of this functional movement. Coming up, hands onto the hips. Lean into the right leg. Find that skater. Push off to the right. Stand onto that left foot. All right, so you want to land that right foot in about the same place every time. Nice, woo! Use the inner thighs. Good, we got 10 of these. Soft landing. Squeeze everything into the midline. That's 3. Sit back, weight into that right heel. Left leg's not moving, it's staying nice and straight. Good, functional movement here. Sit it back, squeeze everything in, work that balance halfway. 5 more. Good, nice long left leg. Landing that right foot, woo! There's balance. In the same place every time. Watch your gaze. Last 2. Work that balance on the left leg. Figure 4 here as you complete this last one. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Sit the hips back. Breathe. Nice. Right leg's gonna go long. Sit the weight into the heel, so skater. This time we're gonna stand up onto our right foot, left knee comes into the chest. Step back, skater, weight into the heels. Feel that outer left glute kick on. Notice my right leg's not moving. Hope, playing around with the balance. We've got 10 of these. Get the form first, get everything working together as a unit, and then add on pace. All right, if you're ahead of us, do more. If you're behind, don't worry about it. All right, we're working that functional movement. Really nice. Halfway for me, I've got 5 more. Completing that balance, keep feeling that outer left glute, hug in, inner thighs, everything pulling to the midline, stacking shoulders over hips, dropping my front ribs. Last 3. You got this. Last 2. Beautiful breath. Last one, find figure 4, cross the left ankle over the right thigh and breathe. Really nice. We're coming down on to a seat, making your way comfortably down. When you're ready, we're moving and grooving. Last few minutes here, feet hip distance apart. We're gonna work half roll-a-back. So I want you to pull the navel in. Think of rolling back off the sacrum, tipping the tailbone up. So actually I'm on my sacrum, hands to heart center. We're gonna work those little marches again. Initiating that movement from the core, right? I don't have to lift my feet very high to find the engagement. Even pressing the fingers there, right inside those bony hip points, making sure that TVA is engaged and on, front ribs dropping down, hands to heart center, lifting up, breathe into the back of side ribs. Last 15 seconds here. You can always make them a little bigger march, but this is all I need for today, so know when to back off. Everything pulling into the midline, not rocking side to side through the hips. Last 10. Breathe. 8. Last 6. We're gonna roll all the way back onto our back slowly and controlled, using the hands as we go. Last 3. Last 2. Last one right, last one left. Suitcase crunches to end. Let's get that out. Nice, knees come into tabletop. Think everything grounded, rib cage ground, shoulder blades down, away from the ears. Hands can be at temple. Go ahead and crunch up, bringing the knees and elbows together and hold. Think of flattening down the waistline. And we're gonna open, knees come either over hips or a little further, gazing up at the ceiling. Nothing's moving, right? I'm not rocking through my pelvis, and I'm gonna crunch everything in. We've got 10 of these. Open, inhale, grounding through the ribs. Exhale, squeeze everything together, slower and controlled. Everything's hugging in. Here's number 5 for me. Breathe. Lifting up higher each and every time. Think of compressing rectus abdominis, that front layer. Last 3. Big breath in. Breathing into back and side ribs. Last 2. Hold this last one. Hold everything in together. Breathe. Navel pulls the spine. Flatten out the low back. Hug it in. Last 4, 3, 2. Nice. Lower everything down. Woo! Feet come wide. Knees come in together to kiss. Kind of hugging the knees in. Breathing here. Really nice. Opening the knees wide, take a happy baby, big diaphragmatic breath. Release through the pelvic floor. And then thread the needle, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Just take that nice little gentle hip stretch. Big full breath in. Big full breath out. This is amazing. You did such an incredible job. All right, working that functional movement, working balance, switch the ankles, crossing left over right. Great work today. Know that you can come back to this. It's 20 minutes, you're in and out, working the full body, working strength. Come over to the side to press up to seated, finding a comfortable pose, taking any last final stretches in your own space. I'm so happy you showed up today for yourself to make it onto your mat. Namaste.